under pressure very, very quickly. He's trying to hide, trying to buy as much time as he can, and it's going to be the first man up close and personal. Hunter goes down. Acor actually gets 2 before the trade can come through, and they're going to get that man out of there. So the man advantage is available. Make it 2. Dexter at least traded 1 for 1, drops that defuse kit down, and Frozen doesn't have any armor, but the bomb plant denial. Bemis, right place at the right time, and Nico, well, he's 1 on 3. The headshot from Frozen before the molly or the HE or even...
Right again. Rups is looking tempted for sure. There is a flash available. He'll want to go forward, and there you go. Catches Hunter up close. Frozen pops out at a short smoke at the same time, and it will force G2 to start making the pushes come in elsewhere, and they've actually found success with it, as suddenly it's a man advantage towards G2.
Complete and utter chaos, but they make it work, and they're not committed to either bomb site just yet. Nexa starting to creep his way into CT, an awkward angle for Dexter to deal with. The shadow gives him away, and he's dealt with. Leaves Frozen, one of the early fraggers, but with only 39 HP to work with now. Bomb not even headed in his direction. He might start to consider this save. He needs to deal with Nexa though, and the punishment is there. G2, it looked awkward initially,
but it doesn't really seem like they're sure that this is where the commitment's actually coming true. So for now, there is still just those 2 players in position, and also Rups, obviously, who's now able to catch Jax creeping up short.
Here, mousesports absolutely stacked as the hit starts to come through. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Spam from Acor not going to connect, but Rups will. 2 more added to his tally. Acor will be dealt with, but there's so much presence here. Amanek does well to get at least 1 more, but that's it. He can't do anything.
And it is exactly what they were looking to use pretty much before that pause came in. The up on Nico, a couple of rifles and a couple of pistols behind it, and a big entry from Jackster as they move in from ramp. Bmaz does pull back 1, and well...
Timing's going to be critical, though. He's just starting to peek in towards TV as Nexus swings, and that's a huge 1 dig. AK recovered as well, hand delivered to them. Dexter will try and get the denial, but the timing isn't going to be there for him. He's got to turn this. He's got to find a shot, got to deny something, and the spray down, good for 2. A 2 for 1 from Dexter. Bemis then rotates in, and it's Amanek on that recovered AWP, dropped by Nico in the 1-on-2. He's spotted out Bemis. He knows where he is. He has bomb on his back as well. He can commit to wherever he chooses, and he's found the first. Acor inside of that smoke has been lurking there the whole damn time. Tap to bait the shot, and he connects. Acor, the critical opportunity, a bit of time. Mouse were hard committed to the initial mid play, and now Rob's fully blinded. Nothing he can do. Jax will take him out of the equation. CT side forced to almost immediately play the retake here. That mid control backfires. Nice dink through the smoke onto Amanek, and actually Acor's molly does the extra 1 tick of damage to bring things back into the 4-on-4. Might bait mousesports into giving this one a go here. Halfway gone. If they want to give this a go, they need to get a move on mousesports. It's going to be Frozen and Acor swinging into Jax. Nothing he can do about that. He's got Hunter to back him up though, and the spray will be traded down. Nico has Nexa to support. Nice shot for the first. They're going to straight stick it, but Nico's tapping heads, making it look all too easy. Nexa mops things up.
A little bit of that pressure. Instead, the boost comes up over. I think he spotted that. Yeah, Jax is going to have 2 free kills. The heads of both being found, and, well, a completely open B-bomb site. Nexa even shuts down some palace aggression there from Bmaz. Jax is going to keep pushing through kitchen, which is a little bit risky, but, well, only if he dies. He doesn't. He gets...
The setup dismantled by 1 man alone. And Rups left with the task of trying to keep his hands on this AUG. Problem being, with all 5 players kept alive and economy starting to build, G2, they're going to go on a hunt, sending a couple of players into Palace. Hunter will get the shot. Okay. Response to G2. T-side just feeling like it's starting to run away. Nice dink from Bmas, and actually the spam's going to connect for the first. He has Acor in support as well, up in Palace, that AWPer. Plenty of presence over towards the ramp for G2, but it's not working out. A 2-for-1 trade favors mousesports massively, and Rups
down to 10, which will likely make things pretty easy here for Rups. So yeah, the bomb plant even going down is going to be a very difficult task for G2, and it's not really looking achievable now. Obviously the loss bonus and such. Creeping forward, shouldn't really be given many angles where you can take the one-on-ones, and well, towards I do believe around mid. No, sorry, he's actually over on CT spawn, yeah. I was correct initially with my guess. I couldn't see it because of my cam over it, but, well, lower aggression from Rups. This is a bit of a wild play. Did initially have the second player, of course, but he went down. It was the trade that was required, and a second kill if he wanted any chance of escaping, and that's not going to be allowed. Amanek burns him alive. It's a man advantage towards G2, and, well, Acor, he sees the barrel, and will actually be able to get a return frag to equal.
Difference maker here, right? If Dexter's not checked, This round's going to get ugly. Jax is thinking about it, though. Looking for the shoulder. He won't find the conversion. Nexa trades, but that should be all the information Acor needs. And indeed, he finds the pick. Amanek, secondary AWP, left in the 1v2. Sound cues will give his position away. He's trying to run down Acor, but the no-scope... Room to work with, right? Next buy is guaranteed. Rops being proactive in middle, and actually they bypassed him entirely. Acor gets one. Hunter does well to find Frozen, and Rops, blinded by a team flash, I think, can't quite find the refrag. Fast B split, a distinct possibility. There's plenty of CT presence here. Acor gets one. Hunter pop flashed in from short, a huge headshot. But there's Rops again, just lurking in from short, causing havoc with the double. Scope trained on his position. He'll try and break anything he can, and as soon as he comes off that peak, it actually gives a little bit of room to Rops to move. Nice shot. Takes out A. Transferring round, he's avoided the crosshairs for now, and actually there might be a timing available to him. Rops, though, rips his head off. The worst double AWP set up the opportunity to be effective. Already queuing up in towards B. Dexter can be the first line of defense. Manages to get one on the spray. It's awkward, though. Jax will trade. Frozen's nade actually brings it back in the advantage of mousesports, and he's getting all the information he could possibly need. Rops already rotating in. Acor there to chime in with one more, and Nico, nothing he could...
Let's see how this setup works out for them now, because it is also going to be Palace and Ramp they have to contend with at the same time. And, well, initially, at least the focus is towards Connector. Never mind, though, Nico manages to take the initial angle from the back corner through the boxes to take the head. Finds Rups then creeping out of Palace as well. And, well, so far, it's only Acor and Dexter who were able to contribute with frags from mousesports, leaving them in a 2-on-3. And, well, now it's actually just Dexter left all alone. Nice shot on the Nexa. Followed up with the wall bang through the box to get the finish, but he is being pushed down. They're not giving Dexter any room to work with, and this can be scary, to be fair, with his Glock now up close and personal, but he's not able to connect it.
Surely doesn't expect this close angle. Rops is toying with it, shouldering his corners. Oh, the timing is everything, and Rops actually gets the better of it. Pick onto Jax, and as you said, Mao's in fantastic positions to cut rotations. Nico, he's going to have to do it pretty much alone at this point. Dexter starting to clear, and Nico, no idea at all. He didn't have the cover. Taken down. The rotations coming through CT will be able to get there, but the Molotov's going to give room for the bomb plant, and G2 at this point, decisions to make. Economy by no means established. Hunter damage. With all three players now tucked into kitchen, they should all survive cleanly, but mousesports, first rifle round comes through for them. A couple of interest.
They need to. If G2 lose this one, their economy is just pushed straight down onto the eco. At that point, the 13-8 lead would go the way of mousesports.
Just to buy time, right? Swing in late. Maybe deny plant if he can. Dexter's going to go out B, see what he can get done. Try and draw the rotations. He goes down, but his job is done. Acor able to get one. Trades very good from Nico in towards CT. He takes a lot of damage. Burns to the molly. Still the man advantage is there, and Bemis, the only player with health, has really got to do it all alone. Lovely pot flash in. He'll get the first. That opens things up for the plant as well, and now just a question of these timings. Jax playing around the smoke. Will have Amanek joining him shortly. Of course, Frozen on low HP. If he can get anything done here, it's absolutely huge. He's stuck in towards the sandwich. They'll clear him out, but he gets the frag. Amanek now does at least trade the first man down. He's got to clear BMAS, though. Bomb planted. He's going to go aggressive, trying to take the fight. It's not going to happen. BMAS going to be down to Nico and Jax in all reality. This is just a straight Palace pot. All three players going to make their way out. Jax does well for one, and Nico grabs the second as well. Critical frags coming through for G2, and now this site looking very awkward indeed. Frozen only able to go 1 for 1, and, well, Rops does get something, expects the second player as well, and finds the punish to try and get out of this situation by himself. Lovely little pop flash in, and the smoke actually gives him room to breathe, and here's the backstab. Rops' play's going to come through. It's a 1-for-1 trade, though, and Amanek, as he takes out Acor, will leave it in the 1v1. Lovely movement through the murder hole from Rops, but with 17 seconds left, he's got to get into this site, and he's got to be clinical with it. Amanek playing behind the triple boxes, awkward angle, catches Rops in transition.
Alive, unfortunately, until Rops actually got that backstab. Are we seeing G2 trying to challenge mid? Yeah, they are. Was there a window smoke put down? I don't believe so. Instead, just trying to move up in through short. And, well, Jaxie was able to catch the initial player. But a trade back on towards Nexon now. And they are obviously aware there's another player around that window. So just wanting to move straight in towards B, where it was Amanek on his lonesome, unfortunately. And, well, he's not able to really do anything before going down. Big pick from Acor as well on Hunter. And at this point, though, you probably call him for the save of your G2. Unless they get an immediate kill here before the bomb goes down, or just as it goes down. And, well, Nico, he delivers such a thing. Quick shot being found. They know there's one player still in on the bomb site who planted, I believe, or where there's one up in the apartments as well. We'll see what can be done as Nico looks to lead the way and keeps doing so in terms of the frags. It's all onto Jax though, and he cannot find any.
Holding, potentially a pot flash in here to try and get someone onto this angle. Jax spotted out though, double swing going to come in, and that Galil not going to work out. Opening, just needs to trade 1-for-1. That's all is required of G2 at this point. BMAS is going to walk right into the crosshairs. It's a reaction shot and he's not going to land it. Hunter finds the second. Conversion's starting to come through for G2 now. And the rest of the team are going to reroute. mousesports trying to hit in towards A. Nice shot from Dexter, but I'm not sure they expect Nexa at this point. Tucked into the firebox. He's going to play for time. Acor actually manages to find another. And if Hunter swings, this gets awkward. Nico's gone. Nexa, he's the last man. He's got two. Trying to get ramp angle. That's going to be the question. He's got no idea. Barrel spotted. 10 seconds. Nexa just going to tuck in. Going to give the offer absolutely nothing. Double digits. For
a little bit more evenly distributed. Oh, I think they've been spotted. Jax throws the flash in, the up air as well on the back of Nico, and there you go, Acor falls. They've gone ahead and got the FAMAS up close even, and well, he wants to go forward. They really want some aggression to try and get these early advantages in their favor, but unfortunately they've just lost that initial pick now. Look at
Dexter. This could be huge. Nico, close angle to clear, huge shot. Had to hit it. And now Nexa distracted. We'll find Rops. Much better from G2. Starting to get their foot into this game. Amanek finds the pick onto Frozen and Bemus. The more damage he can get here, the better. A minute left on the clock. He finds himself the first. Both Orps actually quite aggressive on triple and CT, but Amanek's going to find the pick.
So we'll see what exactly now the plan is going to be with this connector control being found. And well, with maybe ladder room if they can get this frag on Nexa.
Choose to cut the rotations if they head back over to B. What can be the spearhead of this? Nico peeking right into it. Acor with the gift. Pressure feeling like it's starting to mount over on A, but it's all a ruse. BMAS is just going to lurk around, swings wide, and actually finds the pick. Straight up wins the fight. Not like this, G2. 4-on-2, and they've been lulled into this. They've rotated over to the A bomb site. BMAS will do all he can from here. He'll actually find another Hunter. Left alone, 1v4, does well to get the first, but he's only got 12 HP. He's stuck. They know he's in kitchen. He's 1v3. The flank's coming in all the while. It won't even be...